In the history of the United States, there have been multiple deadly tornado outbreaks, with many of them being talked about regularly. The most deadly tornado outbreak of all time was the 1925 Tri-State tornado. The second deadliest tornado outbreak, however, was one of the least talked about tornado outbreaks in U.S. history, the 1936 Tupelo-Gainesville outbreak. This tornado outbreak consisted of 14 tornadoes across Arkansas, Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and South Carolina, with the focus being on two tornadoes that touched down. One that was an F5 in Tupelo, Mississippi that killed over 250 people, and the other an F4 in Gainesville, Georgia that killed at least 200 people. It is the only time in American history that back-to-back tornadoes have killed over 200 people. In fact, it's the only time in American history that two tornadoes back to back have killed over 100 people. The F5 tornado that hit Tupelo, Mississippi destroyed the south and east sides of the city, causing unimaginable damage throughout most of the town. This photo right here is where a home used to be that had 13 people inside it. A mom, a dad, and 11 children, ages ranging from 2 to 20 years old. All 13 of them were killed when the tornado hit their home and spread them across a quarter mile. All 13 family members were buried in a giant grave together with their coffins. One of the interesting stories about this particular tornado is a young man by the name of Elvis Presley, seen here, survived this tornado with his family with only minor damage to the house they were staying in. Throughout his life, his mother would tell him that he survived this tornado specifically because he would go on to achieve great things. Just about 12 hours after that first tornado touched down around 8:30 p.m. on April 5th, 1936, two tornadoes touched down on either side of Gainesville, Georgia at about 8 a.m. on April 6th, 1936. Those two tornadoes would go on to merge together to form a massive F4 tornado that struck the Cooper Pants factory. That factory collapsed with 120 women inside it and then caught on fire while they could not get out, killing at least 70 women inside the factory, but 40 were missing when that official death toll was released, so it's likely the death toll was higher. If you'd like to hear the full story behind the 1936 Tupelo-Gainesville tornado outbreak, my newest episode is now out everywhere you can listen to podcasts, so go ahead and listen to it. I've been told it's not the worst thing people have ever listened to.